What's up, weirdos? I'm Felicia and I like scary movies, and today we're talking about season 3 of You. Now, if you haven't seen the first 2 seasons of You, they are on Netflix and I highly recommend them. They follow this guy named Joe who is a serial stalker of women. And it's all from his perspective. We get to see the demons inside his head, and it is fascinating and horrifying. Season 3 dropped today on Netflix, and I just wanted to come on here and let you know my thoughts. In this 3rd season, Joe and Love are married and raising their newborn son named Henry in the California suburb of Madre Linda. As their relationship dynamic takes a new turn, Joe continues to repeat the cycle of obsession with a new interest in a woman named Natalie. But this time, Love is standing in his way. She will flip the script and ensure that her dream of having the perfect family is not torn away so easily by Joe's compulsive actions. Alright, so this is going to be a spoiler-free review for season 3, but I will have to mention spoilers for the first 2 seasons. You have been warned. Now let's just say the big overall, the elephant in the room. Is it as good as the first 2 seasons? No. But I still really enjoyed watching it and would definitely watch a season 4 as well. I love how horribly messed up both of our main characters in this are. Joe, obviously, we've already discussed a little bit about his obsessions, but we also have Love, who he has fallen in love with and is kind of a match for him. She has a similar hunger for violence, and this season starts with both of them trying to keep their demons at bay to live this very picturesque suburban life, and it's hard for them to keep those demons at bay. So first of all, I really liked that this season almost has a Desperate Housewives level of chaos to it. We even have a special guest appearance by Marsha Cross. If you haven't watched Desperate Housewives, go do that. But we have that going on with this level up on the blood, on the thrills, and on the sex. I will say there is a lot more blood and sex in this season than in the past 2, so do with that what you will. The next thing I liked, and this is just leftover from past seasons as well, but the performances of Joe and Love. The performances of Penn Badgley and Victoria Pedretti are just so good. Both of them are wild actors in this, and I love that about them. Particularly Victoria Pedretti, I could literally watch do anything. She is so alive. I don't know how to express that in a different way, but she is just she kind of reminds me of Toni Collette almost. She is so unafraid to be big, to be dramatic, and I just love her. And something that I think is really great in this season is how you don't even know whose side to be on most of the time. Joe and Love are both murderers. They are both psychotic in their own special way. And yet, sometimes we can't tell whose side to be on because at some points, Joe's making a lot of sense. And then at other points, we're really on Love's side looking at Joe are you insane? Oh yeah, me too. But it's good stuff. I don't know. And something else that I'm not sure if I liked or didn't like, but this was made in the time of COVID. And so this season is kind of the first TV show other than Law and Order SVU where I'm hearing people talking about vaccinations and masks and things like that. So that's kind of strange or disorienting or something. But we have that, and then they also have some other themes going on talking about influence culture and this fake idea of the American family unit and all this stuff going on. So that's kind of I don't know if I like it or don't like it. The things I didn't like, the main thing is we get a lot of flashbacks to Joe's past when he was a kid in a home for boys or whatever, and it's just, I didn't need it. I didn't really care about it. Every time we came to one of those scenes, I felt like I could just walk away from the TV. I don't need to know so much about the psychology or the history of Joe that made him the way he is. Some of that is interesting to me, but I just felt like we don't need so much because the thing that makes Joe's character interesting is the unbelievable mystery of how he functions the way that he does. And so if I get too much information, it's sort of no longer as interesting. you know? And I guess the last big thing I'll say is this season kind of reminded me as like I am moving through the seasons of Dexter, where the action gets more and more unbelievable, or like the idea that these people aren't being caught for murder is getting more and more unbelievable. But then I remember that this show was created for the Lifetime network, and that is supposed to be how it feels. Like, it's a thriller. It doesn't have to be realistic. And yeah, so overall, was this as good as the first 2 seasons? I don't think so, but I still had a great time watching it, and I cannot wait for the 4th season. Like, I am just invested in this show forever. I'm in it. I'm ready for more. And that's it, people. If you want to check out season 3 of You, I have linked it down in the description box. Let me know what you think. What is your ranking of the season so far after you check this one out? Like, I'm dying to know. I will talk to you all in my next video, and have a nice scream. Bye.